Traffic just can't seem to move on 53rd Street in Borough Park, Brooklyn.
Children have to go to school the next morning. They just can't sleep during the night.
Cars illegally parked in a no-standing zone, others double parked, leave barely enough room to squeeze through. Even an ambulance has to come to a crawl and avoid the obstacle course. Cars and trucks block people's driveways.
When you get home at night, there's no place to park the car. I have a driveway, but most of the nights when I come home, it's packed. Somebody's in there. Got to park 3 or 4.
In your driveway?
In my driveway.
Residents say anything goes here. You can park on the sidewalk, park in the middle of the street, even in front of a hydrant.
You come here after 5 o'clock every night, the car in there, and never a ticket.
Never a ticket.
Never a ticket.
Mountains of garbage routinely decorate the sidewalk. Neighbors say it all began 8 years ago. And before that, it was a nice place, right?
Beautiful. Look. Look how many trees are beautiful in the summer. This is a beautiful place. And they ruined it. They ruined it.
Who ruined it? There's an unlikely source disturbing the neighbors, most of them who are Jewish themselves. Weddings, yes, weddings, most of them Hasidic. They happen several nights a week. This video is recent. But here you're looking at home video going back as far as 2002. It was turned over as evidence to city officials. As you can see, some of the services are enormous. The sidewalk is usually totally blocked. People spill into the street. And the neighbors say the constant noise from the sacred ceremonies night after night destroys the peace and quiet they hold sacred. Israel Steinberg has lived here almost 40 years.
Come on, have mercy on people. We pay taxes, and this is residential. Look at the homes, beautiful homes. And what goes on over here is unbelievable. We have no quality of life whatsoever.
Once the wedding is over, the crowd moves inside for the reception. The partying can last a long time. Here the bride finally leaves. According to the timestamp on the camera, it's 4:31 in the morning. And then it's the noisy garbage trucks. This is a private garbage truck. Then taxpayers foot the bill as a city garbage truck picks up trash here too. The building is a yeshiva, a religious school by day, but at night, they're throwing weddings and running a catering business out of the basement, a business the city has ruled to be illegal. A Department of Buildings spokesperson says since 2002, the business has been issued 5 violations and fined $1,200, all related to the illegal use of the catering hall. It sure is a touchy subject.
All we do. What story are you talking about?
The people here are complaining about the noise with the weddings and all that.
You have nothing to talk to me.
They're claiming you're running an illegal catering business here, and the city agrees. So
But the city doesn't agree with him.
The city says it's an illegal catering.
Okay.
The building department is struggling for a long time to find true basis to get this place illegal. Obviously, they don't have any good proof to prove that it's illegal.
The legality of the catering wedding operation is being fought out in court, but what about all the other stuff? How do you respond to the neighbors about the noise and the illegal parking and the congestion? How do you respond to that?
We try our best. As far as we know, our neighbor across the street makes much more trouble for the neighbors than we do.
The neighbor he's talking about is this guy, Joel Steinberg.
Many people who are telling us, you're interfering with our wedding hall. Move. Take your house somewhere else. Well, the answer to that is let them take their catering hall somewhere else.
Joel's the one who turned over all the videos and pictures to Fox 5, claiming the city and police fear taking any action.
2 officers told me on different occasions, we'd like to help you, but our bosses at the precinct tell us, leave them alone. We don't want the community getting angry at us.
So they're afraid.
They are afraid. They said so.
Simcha Felder is the councilman who represents the area. What do you say to the neighbors? Say the city's just scared to deal with it. It's a hot potato.
I don't believe that. Under this administration, the mayor and his administration has taken on hot potatoes all over the city, and they're certainly not afraid of anybody in 53rd Street.
The place sure does some stuff most people couldn't do without permission. The platform and canopy for the weddings are plopped down in the middle of a public sidewalk. Sometimes they even add chairs. Despite the no standing zone, cars connected to the catering business park here untouched.
They have legitimate gripes, but it's in court, and the court's going to have to decide to shut down this place or not.
Could the city be afraid of offending the politically active Hasidic community? Perhaps. But the angry neighbors say there's nothing religious about an illegal catering hall that spills people into the streets.
Let's say you want your religion, or any religion, wants to use the Brooklyn Bridge to conduct a service. You can't just take over Brooklyn Bridge and impose on other people. That's not freedom of religion.
Now the NYPD tells us that they do respond to neighbors' complaints here, including 311 calls, and they say they've issued 121 summonses in this area since August. They also say that the community affairs people in the police department are involved in all the catering hall issues. I'm John Deutzman, Fox 5 News.
A state Supreme Court judge is supposed to rule on the catering hall controversy within the next month.